According to the statistics, there are certain fears that are said to be affecting people globally. One of them is the availability of energy, like petroleum, gas. All these energies seem to be diminishing step by step from the body of Mother Earth. And nations that are producing cars are living in fear because for them it means no business, no petrol, no cars. So now the question is why? The answer is that the earth is the provider. But the earth also is like a cow. Just like when you milk the cow, you cannot keep on milking the cow. You have to feed the cow also. So the more you feed the cow, is the more you get your production of milk. But the cow is not nourished. The cow is not given good grasses and food. The production will become lesser. So this is the understanding, that the earth is a provider, just like a cow. So there are certain things that when are done, she gets nourished. So there's a science behind what is happening on the earth or about the earth. And there's a reason why she has all these energies, which has become our source of life. So by understanding her in her original nature, and then we will be able to understand why we are having problems. And then another problem is that of overpopulation. Of course, this is, according to statistics, is experienced in smaller countries like European countries. And also lesser production. Because of overpopulation, it is said that there is lesser production of grains, there is scarcity of water in certain places. Yes, it's a fact. But we have to understand also that man is more propelled by greed. And greed makes us to acquire more and more things. And greed makes us want to accumulate, collect more and more than necessarily. When there is a plan, the earth has a plan. If everyone follows the laws of nature, we will be able to share all the resources equally without anyone feeling the scarcity, without anyone feeling that there is a shortage. But because everyone is competing for greed, and as a result, there are some people elsewhere who are living in scarcity, people who are living without the resources that are supposed to be beneficial to all of us. So by this understanding, we can nullify all the problems of scarcity or lacking resources by sorting out the problem of greed. And then people are said to be living in fear globally because of problems also like international terrorism, the spread of nuclear weapons, nuclear testing. So all these things are not necessary. They are the things that are fueled by the greed of man. Because man has become so greedy, he wants to acquire sophisticated weapons to protect his accumulation, to protect his territory. This earth is not meant for boundaries. This earth is not meant for demarcations. This earth does not belong to us. It belongs to a person who made it. It belongs to a person who made it available to us. But because we lack the knowledge of this creation, the knowledge of the earth, we have divided it. We have created borders. We have made boundaries. We have barricaded the earth according to our needs. But if we think proper, if we come to our senses, we will realize that actually, just by understanding that the earth has all the resources for the sustenance of all its children, all its citizens, and if these resources are shared equally, there won't be anyone who is suffering from anger. There won't be anyone who is suffering from envy and jealousy. These things are created or perpetuated by greed that is widespread. Because of greed, people develop criminal minds. Like in this world, when we observe, when we do a survey, we'll realize that most of the problems come from people who are not satisfied. The people who are living in utter poverty, they are the ones that result to activities like crime. So when we understand these things and try to create a balance, and then we will see that there will be a difference. And our anxiety will be minimized to some point and eventually become diminished. So these fears are caused by the actions of greed, actions of over-accumulation, and being overly possessive of different parts of this earth. So in that way, when we understand the spirit of sharing, the spirit of community, the spirit of togetherness, and then we will feel that brotherhood and sisterhood amongst ourselves. That can help to create a healing process which will benefit everybody. So with these few words, we hope that everyone will get a clear vision which will lead us to a better world and a better society which will be a place for everyone to live and become benefited. So we thank everyone for listening and sharing with us. Thank you.